Welcome back, everyone. It's our watch party for Andor, Season 2, Episode 8. Who are you? My name's Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jodie Kelly. Welcome.
Welcome, everyone. So we're here to watch our Andor show. If you want to watch along, that's the reason why we're here. What you want to do is... I've lost my overlay. Where's my overlay? Oh, here it is here. It's fine. Got it. You want to go to Disney Plus or wherever you get your Andor show. Choose the episode. So it's episode 8, season 2. Roll down all the way to the zeros. We're going to do a countdown. We're going to do 3, 2, 1, go. And then we go on go. And as our friend James, who you may notice is not with us today. He's got other commitments, so he can't make it this week. But he would say, turn on the subtitles as well.
He would.
And you'd follow that up with...
Don't skip the recap.
No skipping.
No skipping.
No skipping. No. So I'm going to turn on the subtitles just now. To which my family always says, "Why is the subtitles on?"
Yeah.
Why is it not? Here's the thing for Disney: make it per device.
Yeah.
Why is it?
Yeah. That doesn't happen does that happen in Netflix? Doesn't happen.
I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. I don't know.
Not sure.
But yeah, why not? Why is it not per device? Why is it per? You know.
I'll tell you what, as well. It's very, very hot. Sloan's got a fan, but now that I've got his earphones on, it's even hotter, and I can't open a window in here. I've got a gap about that size under my door.
I also cannot. Jodie, if you did that, you'd have moths the size of your hand in there.
What?
In your office.
Oh no, I've got spiders in here anyway. They'll kill all the moths.
All right, okay. Well, that's not too bad then. Okay.
So we're on episode 8, season 2.
Episode 8.
We were supposed to do this last week, but the internet failed us.
The Googles failed us. So there was a big problem with Google last week. So unfortunately, there was a whole bunch of sites down, and it wasn't just us. So are you ready?
I think so.
All right,
ready?
Perfect. Are we ready now? All right, let me count you down. 3, 2, 1, go. No skipping.
Actually, not ready.
Do you want a time code?
It's failing me today.
Oh, is it? Technology?
Yeah. Well, I say that. My jack plug wasn't plugged in. Old school jack plug.
Okay.
And old my cans.
Oh, I see. With all the headphones,
Bluetooth, you old school jack plug. Can you hear me?
So these are Bluetooth,
right.
But this is what I listen to you in.
Aye, with. Me too.
So I use these to listen to you, and then I use this to listen to Andor.
Is there a delay?
Because it makes it technology. There you go. There is a wee bit of a delay, yeah.
Oh, there's a big delay.
Is there?
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll have to fix it. Yeah.
I think it might fix itself.
Hopefully.
No.
Calcite substitute. Calcite alternatives.
We're going to be talking all over each other here at this rate.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. James, enjoy, lads. Sorry, can't be on. Got lots to do tonight. I'll explain later. All good. That's good. Good to know. I'll be back next week. Cool. James, aka the good-looking one, is will be back next week.
Nice one. Thanks for letting us know, James.
Yes. I'm glad all's good. So this is my favourite episode 8 of the season 2's.
Yeah.
We're counting on it.
I've got a massive headache with these headphones.
It's probably the heat.
Might be that as well. the fans lulling me into a false sense of security.
As long as every time we say something, we give each other a 5-second delay after, we should be fine, I think.
Okay, we could do that.
Make that 7-second. Hello there, James. James Eddie.
Hello there.
Good to see you, James. Looking forward to your comments. Bit of somber music.
Again, cinematography in this is just amazing.
Yeah. I shared.
It looks like a movie.
Yeah, absolutely. I shared the Emmy,
Also,
the clip thing for Emmys.
Yeah. Also, that building is clearly not in keeping with the rustic aesthetic of the town.
No. This is the jackal.
Nice, gun he's got there.
The day of the jackal bit.
Yeah.
Have we caught up? We caught back up again?
I think so, maybe.
I think we are a bit, yeah, a bit better.
Yeah.
So where is see Ghorman? Is that a place you can visit, or is that just a set? Is that a set?
So this bit here, the piazza place is just a set. That's just a set.
Right.
But the actual town that it is it's Spain or Italy. Oh, what time are we at?
Yeah. James is wanting a timestamp
now.
4:30.
Yeah.
I don't have a timestamp in mine. Oh no, I do.
I'm at 4:14 now.
Wilmon. Mine counts down the way though. Instead of up the way. Yeah. So it says 44 minutes left.
Mm-hmm. That's a bit weird. So the room's just in the main room.
What?
Their bed is just in the main room.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like YMCA.
Oh, it's like a dormitory. Gotcha.
All shower together and all that. They're all in it together, Sloan. Sleep together, shower together, eat together. She looks like she's got big pointy ears. That scene.
Oh, she does. Romulan.
I mean, James Peddy is saying, I saw some behind the scenes from ILM, and the main square was a field in England. Really?
Yeah, it's at the back of Pinewood or Elstree or wherever it was they filmed it.
I hope we're going to get a behind the scenes thing the same way as we have in the past.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I'd love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get one for the season 1 Andor? I forget.
Oh, I don't know.
I think we got a sizzle reel, didn't we?
Yeah.
Of sorts. Did I imagine this, or did we get in the game Battlefront 2? Did we get Cassian Andor as a playable character? Did I imagine
don't know.
that?
You are asking the wrong person. I don't know anything about Battlefront.
If MD knows.
This is I think the thing for me though is that this is that Andor is clearly, it's used the Gannon incidents or Algerian incidences and things and World War II's it's source material, but you can't help but think that it's eerily remnant of
what's going on now,
what's happening in the world these days.
Absolutely.
The kind of lies and the sort of,
because
half-truths and things.
Mm-hmm. Tony Gilroy's a huge scholar of kind of warfare, times of war.
Yeah.
He's read a load of books about all that stuff. Was it Algiers? Did you say was one?
Algiers, I think it is. Yeah, because there's a movie that's about the Algerian massacre, and it's very similar to not shot for shot, but it's very similar to what's about to happen in this week's episode. Basically, they box them in to a square. It's very similar. There's a movie called about the life and times of Temple Grandin, who created an abattoir, and it's basically the idea is the same as you have cattle and you funnel them in until eventually they've got no place else to go other than the single file to where the bolt is, and then they become meat.
Shooting fish in a barrel.
Shooting fish in a barrel, yeah, basically, yeah. A kill box is essentially, I think that's what they call it. He's been brilliant, this guy. I mean, I've been brilliant. I mean, geez,
do you remember
you're going to hit a brilliant act on this show.
Do you remember him in Inglourious Bastards?
Yeah, he was the
yeah. So he was a baddie in that, obviously.
Yeah, he's a goodie in this.
He's a goodie in this,
yeah. So you're using cold cans now.
I've got to rub it against the back of my neck. It's so hot. I was hot before I came in here.
Aye. I could feel it when I was, it's the exact opposite. So where I used to do this, was in the basement, and I would go down into the basement. It'd be cooler down there.
Yeah.
And now I'm on the main floor, and I come up here, and it's cooler on the main floor, and you come up here, and it's like a sweat box. You're like, good God.
Don't worry, it won't last long. It's Scotland after all.
True enough, give it a couple of days. It's a heat wave all over the UK just now. It's not just Scotland.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
He's figured it out. Too late.
Thing is, though, Syril thinks that he's going to, be somebody in all this, doesn't he?
Mm.
Thinks he's going to be remembered in all of this.
Yeah,
that's the thing. It's he's just a casualty of war.
Yeah,
just a cog. Then do you think Luthen would be remembered as well? Because he's not,
probably not.
It's more Mon Mothma that is the one that's kind of revered.
She's the figurehead, yeah. Well, she's the one that's important. She's the one that when they. I don't know. We're not got to that, but the Welcome to the Rebellion episode, like they make a story around it, because they need to have that myth and that legend and that kind of the flag of Iwo Jima, the putting the flag up and all that kind of moment. They need that.
Yeah. But then
newsreel moment.
But then Luthen was in the shadows all the time anyway, so
exactly.
He would be like a kind of mythical figure, I suppose, in stories. James Peddy's saying, I had a bit of an issue with Syril's final end, how he acts. Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's analyse that once it comes up. I think there's a few people were unhappy the fact that he died, I think, and the way that he died.
We'll get to that, because I have thoughts as well.
They were a bit upset at it,
Yeah.
But everything happens for a reason. And Tony Gilroy's...
It's like Gus March Phillips, who Henry Cavill played in Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Yeah.
No one knows who he is, really.
Yeah.
I mean, we know him now because he was in a movie, but up until that point, I mean, 80 years had gone by and nobody had really known about him.
Well, I said I wouldn't show my armpits. I just did. Sorry, guys.
Jeez,
it's a bit sweaty.
Faux pas.
That won't happen again.
Ow. I just almost pulled that out of my ear.
Oh,
was
dear.
Sore.
It's amazing. See, so just before you talk about your ears again, It's amazing the moments that in this, which I hope you don't do. It's amazing that in this episode, the amount of times that Cassian and Syril, they just pass by each other there, and they, they're in the vicinity of each other.
Yeah, but the beauty about it is they've done it like they did it where he went to Ghorman, and then Syril went back to
that's true.
Coruscant.
Yeah. Ships in the night,
man, like we all know what's happening. Like we can see it coming down Broadway. This thing, and it's just
the
most accurate crack shots in the universe. The stormtroopers.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that sarcastically. I mean that as in they are actually good shots, and they are to be feared.
They certainly are in Andor. Yeah. Have you seen the AI Stormtrooper vlog thing that's been going
I sent
around?
that to you. Yeah.
Oh, did you send that to me? Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're really good.
I can't remember how I saw it, but they're so good.
Really good.
Was it the Endor one that you shared?
Because I shared the Endor one because you keep on talking about that would be a good horror story where you're a squad of stormtroopers and you're basically getting picked off one by one by the Ewoks. And I thought it was quite funny because it's almost kind of like that.
Yeah. So he's doing like a vlog to the.
Yeah,
I did notice that the helmet changed though from.
He did, yeah, because he's the first order
Clone War type.
And there was like a kind of first order kind of look to it at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is, scowling as usual.
Yep, stink face.
Yep,
best stink face in the business.
Yep. And that's intimidation again, because we all know
does do things in plain sight, though, doesn't it? Although I suppose everybody's kind of, it's all kind of whispering in plain sight, and then as we telescope it.
Yeah. Local insurgents. You mean locals? They're not insurgents, they're locals.
It's quite a good storytelling device, that, though, having the newscaster there.
Yeah.
I think James pointed that out before. It's good. It's a good wee device. I thought Syril would be safe at this point. I thought he wouldn't be involved in all the trouble,
Oh, really?
I did, yeah. I thought
even after the next bit, this next scene.
Well, I just mean at this point, I thought he's going to be locked up here for or just kind of put in a quiet room.
Oof.
Oh.
I don't like the fact they're all sitting down. See, the one that stares at him, is that K2SO?
Well, it's hard to tell, isn't it? They're all the same.
Well, I know, but he's got a bit of damage on his shoulder.
Right, okay.
Well, on his chest
See, once K2SO comes into it.
Yeah, see, it does look a bit like him.
The humour.
Aye.
The humour in it.
Yeah.
There's no humour really before that until he's in it.
That's when you're easing yourself now into Rogue One.
Rogue One territory, yeah.
Coming into Rogue One at that point.
Aye. But it fits. The humour really fits, and we'll obviously get to that. The last 3 episodes after this.
We had Alan Tudyk talking about him meeting Anthony Daniels.
No, don't think so.
It's quite funny. About who's the better droid.
I find sometimes the Anthony Daniels, the celebration when he comes on, and he can have as a bit of a kind of tete-a-tete with the interviewer guy, and he's done it before, as if they hate each other. And it's like a kind of almost like one of these kind of mudslinging things, and it's jokey, but some of it you're like,
is this a joke?
Punch,
I see they're pushing them all down the stairs now.
Yeah, push them right into the middle.
Yep. he's like, I've stayed too long. I need my exit. Where's my exit?
I wonder how many stormtrooper, physical stormtroopers they had on set, or if there's like maybe 8 of them and they're just shuffled around this, the set to make them look as if there's more.
There's a 501st in the UK, so they probably
yeah. James is saying, remember the Jar Jar Binks, hello boyos in the Phantom Menace? That bit with Syril and the droids reminded me of it. I don't remember that.
It's the one. It's another one where he meets the battle droids.
Don't remember that. No.
Yeah.
I suppose it's one way, of having them. They're like kind of trainee stormtroopers. They've not yet got their.
They're just
they've not got their armor yet. Their full armor.
It's his visor falling down.
Aye,
like he just doesn't know how to clip it in. Or
I know. I mean, they could easily kept that bit out.
Yeah. I think it's intentional though. Is the fact that he doesn't know how to use the equipment.
Aye. Or maybe they did that on purpose. Maybe. Yeah.
There's Molotov cocktails.
Yes.
He's having enough of this.
Yep.
Let's sing the national anthem or the planetary anthem.
So this song, was this written by? Did Tony write this song?
I don't know. Actually, it's a good question.
I remember hearing something about it that when he sees R2D2 and other droids on the Queen's ship escape the planet.
Oh right, okay.
Oh, does he really? I've got no memory of that at all. Maybe I need to revisit Phantom Menace. Clearly,
no, you don't.
There's certain bits I love in that movie, though. All the Darth Maul bits.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Aye, of course.
Duel of the Fates. Okay, fair enough. Do you really they slowed that down? It's too fast. Yeah, the bit with Obi-Wan and Nick Park fighting.
Not Nick Park, is it? Is that his name? Ray Park.
Ray Park.
I think Nick Park is the Aardman Animations guy.
Yeah, he's the Aardman Animations guy. Well, maybe it was Nick Park. Maybe Nick Park stood in for Ray Park. You don't know.
No.
I actually didn't think she would get out of this. I thought we were going to get rid of everybody here.
Yeah. Well, she was not far from getting it in the head.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I didn't even use gun, though. TRS-80 there.
See that? Why? Does he doesn't realise then he's been kind of played?
I think he does now.
Well, he does now.
Yeah.
By the way, this bit was, was a bit unhinged here, to say the least. This is intense. This thing grabs her by the throat. It's like, whoa. I actually thought it was going to kill her here.
What if we? So how come the Ghor don't know about the Calcite?
They maybe know it's there, but they don't know what, they don't think it's...
what it is?
Yeah, they don't think it's anything that you can use,
Yeah. Actually, that is not knowing about granite being good for curling stones, so nobody touches Ailsa Craig.
Well, we'll know that now.
Well, yeah.
James Petty is saying this bit all makes sense to me. That he is angry that he has been lied to him. I'm assuming that means that's when he sees Cassian again.
I think though that he can't. He knows he can't do anything about this, but he can get Cassian, and I think that's why. I think that's why he goes in like a rage at that point to get Cassian, because it's the only thing he has agency over. Because up until this point, he thought he had agency over his life, but he didn't.
No,
but he has agency over this moment, or so he thinks about capturing Andor.
He probably thinks that's going to be his big moment of
exactly. Yeah, that's going to be his. That's his lifelong triumph of getting this, murderer brought to justice.
Yep, be the hero.
Yeah, be the hero the Empire needs. Even though the Empire's like,
these were called mud troopers, were they not?
So they're Imperial infantry,
but they called them mud troopers.
But they call them mud troopers because that's what they ended up doing in whatever planet it was that Solo was on.
Same lot.
Yeah, it's just they're not covered in mud.
Exactly.
It's
quite kind of samurai-ish. They're kind of riot helmets.
Yeah,
kind of samurai. But then I suppose
that kind of style
motif is all the way through the Imperial.
They're kind of similar to the Hoth snow troopers.
Yeah.
You may begin your landing.
Name the character. That's it. What was his name? Piet, was it? Admiral Piet?
Admiral Piet.
Was it?
I think so. Do not fail me again.
James has said, I took it that Syril blames Cassian for involving him in all of this, but I thought he went from having clarity to not seeing the bigger picture, i.e. what Cassian's involved with. I think he's just taking his rage out. But he also recognises, because he knew Cassian from season 1 by image, and then he sees him, and I think he's just like, whoa.
But does he know that Cassian's involved with the rebellion? I don't know if he does. Syril.
I'm not sure, but remember in the first one when Alex Ferns and him were kind of partners in the sort of little police, whatever they were, kind of.
Aye, the police squad or whatever it's called.
Aye, kind of whatever they were, and there was a kind of a wanted thing out for him because he murdered the guys in that outside that brothel.
Aye, that's the two company men.
I'm not sure if he particularly knows how deep he is in all of this.
We actually get to find out who Will is in this episode.
What, when you fire at Will?
Will is an Imperial infantryman. Another wee bit of show of force.
Will I am.
Yep. Punch in the face, though. There you go. There you go.
Just takes one person to pull a trigger, and that's it. Bedlam. Mm-hmm. Which begs the question: was that the plan all along?
Yeah, the false flag. Yeah.
Well, there's definitely more than 8 stormtroopers.
There's a few, yeah.
Yeah. No Willem scream in this. I don't think we get that at all, do we? No. We just get that in the movies.
No.
It's more like a dead cat, sorry. Bedlam, chaos.
Yeah.
They're pretty well packed together, though. If you want to shoot, stormtroopers,
Yeah.
it's not a great strategic move to have them all bunched together like that.
No, but I mean, they've got the sharpshooter guys, they've got the snipers, and they've also got the KX units that are coming out.
Yeah, they've got a few.
I mean, they're just picking these guys off. I mean, it's just, and there you go. They've got a couple of infantrymen that are blocking the way as well.
Yeah.
I know it makes sense because it says shouting in English, "Don't shoot, don't shoot." But would it not be better in Galactic Standard, "Don't shoot, don't shoot," just to keep it in universe? I don't know.
James is saying, have you heard the behind-the-scenes clip of the Williams scream being recorded for a Western? It's quite fun. I haven't actually, no. No. I just know it's been used so many times as a...
Aye.
I think, am I right in saying that George Lucas and Steven Spielberg use it in every movie?
They used it, yeah.
Pretty much.
There's another one now, there's the ILM
anyway.
scream that gets used a lot more.
Right.
There's like another one.
Is that a Ben Burt invention?
I think so, yeah.
He did all the sound effects, didn't
he? Yeah.
And became an editor later on.
Oh, did he?
He did. He edited the prequel movies. He was editing on there. Right.
God, that wasn't an easy job.
No,
because that's how George Lucas directed the movie, was in the edit suite.
But then he did the same with the original movies as well. His wife really saved those movies in the edit suite. Martha Lucas. You can get a T-shirt that says "Edited by Martha Lucas." I'd quite like to get it.
It's not Marcy.
Clever woman. I thought it was Martha.
Marcia.
Is it Marcia?
Yeah.
Take the shot. Oh, damn it. I think I'm maybe a few seconds behind you.
Are the K2, the KX units coming out?
No, not yet. I've fast forwarded myself 10 seconds, but it's maybe too far.
I think so, yeah. Oof. I have 18 minutes left and 5 seconds.
I'm 6 seconds in front of you then now.
Oh,
damn it. That actor is doing multiple takes of screams. Oh, really? And he's told things like, "Imagine you have been bitten by a snake." Is that right? Where's that on, James? Is it on YouTube? I like watching these kind of things.
Mm-hmm. She did.
Here we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't get shot here, I don't know though.
Yeah.
James is saying that documentary's up on YouTube, or it'll be YouTube, won't it, if it's on social media?
Yeah. Or in 57 parts on TikTok.
Well, I don't have TikTok. I don't have it for good reason, because I probably just watch it all the time.
So is he thinking to himself, if I hadn't been an idiot, I could have prevented this. Or
I just think he's. I don't know if he's just thinking I've been played here, and I didn't realise it was going to be a massacre, and he wants the glory, but I don't know if he's a like. I don't know.
I genuinely think that at this point here, he sees Andor and he's like, "I've got him."
He's a glory seeker. That's the way I see it. I mean, Dedra had it in the head there. She would have got it in the head.
Yeah. She'd have been Dedra to rights.
Exactly. He's a dirty fighter.
Yes.
It's pretty rough, this fight.
Yeah.
It's it's
not Balboa versus Creed.
No, it's not. It's what's the word? Primal.
Yeah. Oh, there's definite anger there.
Mm-hmm.
Like Andor's like, what the hell's going on? Why is this guy attacking me?
Yeah. I think I need to watch the first season. I did start to watch the first season before season 2, but I ended up running out of time. Well, I don't know if it's it does. Is it maybe he's obviously doesn't know that he's part of the Rebel Alliance and a liar.
Aye.
Uh-huh. And a traitor. Sorry. But maybe it's just because he saw him pointing the gun at his missus. That is like just purely that reason, and it's just coincidental that
he saw him before he was pointing the gun, though, and I think it's just a. It's like the bit in IT crowd where April goes, "You,"
mm-hmm.
and just chases him down.
Because he can't possibly know the ins and outs of
No.
What's been going on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah. Brilliant.
He wasn't going to shoot him there. It ended up.
Yeah.
It's Tony Gilroy said that he put in that "Who are you?" as in nobody knows who. He's nobody.
Yeah, but I like the fact that it pauses him because I think he's asking himself the same question as well.
Yeah, true.
Who am I? I don't know. Who are you? And he's like, I don't
fit in and all this.
Know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's a good question, and it pauses him enough to let the old guy take him out.
Yeah, James, you said you'd an issue with that. Please tell us. Don't keep us in suspense.
And Dedra looked over the world and realised there were plenty more worlds to conquer.
Yep. No. It's chaos. So here we go. See the K2SO coming.
Uh-oh. I mean, these are like proper Terminator type things.
Aye. You'd think you'd give them a gun, though, wouldn't you? Not just, ripping, chucking people about and stuff. I suppose it's more visually more kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It's just what James mentioned before. Syril going from having clarity to not seeing the bigger. Okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yep, yeah. Now, the comic books, when Cassian met K2SO, was different, but Tony Gilroy said, no, this is my character.
Yeah.
This is the real version.
Yeah.
Um,
and also the guy in the base says to him, he says, "We need to come up with another story."
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Which is a nod to the comics.
Which, again, I like
Which
that.
Nice.
Like, it's a nice thing to do. It's the same thing as the Ghorman massacre as well. As like, there's two Ghorman massacres. There's the Tarkin one that everyone knows about because was part of legend and is now part of canon. And now there's the actual Ghorman massacre, which led to the Death Star being fully operational.
Yep. Yeah.
And both stories are valid in the universe.
Absolutely.
That's what I like about it.
Yep.
That's
very fair.
That's a sign of a good writer, Jody. Maybe he should win like an award, like an Emmy or maybe a Golden Globe or something for his troubles.
100%. 110%.
He's like, I got to get me one of these droids. Glad this guy's still alive, though.
Yeah.
Well, his pal doesn't look too good.
It doesn't look too good.
Yeah. Although this is really kind of the start for them. It's not even... This is it all over. It's the planet going to get ripped of all these resources and basically turned into an open quarry.
Well, this... it's the whole thing of, being kind of a fractured rebellion into being a kind of
cohesive,
a team of like-minded individuals getting together. Apart from Saul Guerrero, he's still out.
Fractured but whole.
Fractured but whole. Yeah.
Yep. He's back. He's shop.
War is hell. Mm-hmm. Why do we keep doing it to each other?
I don't know.
It's a horrible last few years.
Yeah.
In the real life, not to get
for everyone going through this in reality, not not in fiction.
It's not cool. Look at that, man. That must be a real place. Well, not all of it, but
no.
Although I suppose there's probably one wee street that they've built there, and then the rest is like CGI. Probably. Just seamless though.
It's like the cubicles in Tron.
Aye. The old days it would be a matte painting.
Yeah. Well,
which is another good
digital matte.
Yeah, well, it's another good thing to watch. There's a couple of wee mini documentaries about matte paintings. Not the man matte paintings. That's a different one. But the matte paintings. Not the Matthew paintings. Matte paintings. James Peddy is saying, I remember when Disney took over Star Wars and said that everything comic books, etc. Yes, you're right, and it would all be be canon. And it's selective canon, I think now. Yeah.
There you go. History's written by the victors.
And people were skeptical at the time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For good reason. I think did we not talk about this before? That there's different levels of canon, though. There you go. That's the end of the episode. There's different levels of canon. There's George canon. There's, which I think George canon is the canon of the movies, and whatever's in the movies and the TV shows.
Yeah.
And then there's everything else.
Yeah.
I think. And then some. Well, like we were saying, sometimes we get
head canon.
Sometimes we get canon that was in the comic books that they revitalize and put in the like the Tarkin Ghorman thing.
The Ghorman massacre. Yeah,
yeah. Because that was part of a comic book or a novel or something.
I think so. Yeah, Tarkin, the Wonder Years or whatever it was called.
Tarkin. Yeah. Yeah. Emo Tarkin. Yep.
You join the Imperial Navy and that's enough of it. I don't want to go, Dad. You can't make me. You're not the boss of me.
Come on, you'll love it, son. You'll love it.
Said Tarkin Jr. Man. I'm not interested.
Oh no, I'm all tangled up.
Uh-oh. Well, I think we'll let the good folks go because it's still nice out. So if anyone want to sit in the back garden, have a cup of tea or a beer or whatever whiskey, whatever you want to do, whatever your poison is, then you guys should go and do that. If you like this episode, then don't forget to hit the old like button and share on social media because it does help the channel out. And if you want time reminders when we put something new up, then hit the subscribe button and notification bell, and YouTube will let you know when we put something new up.
Yeah.
I'm out this Sunday, so we haven't decided what we're going to do. Yeah, I know. We haven't decided what we're going to do this Sunday. So are we postponing until the 2 weeks? Because I believe you're out the following Sunday.
Yeah. There's going to be nothing for a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm away on holiday.
Yeah.
So on that bombshell.
There will be, however, Andor will be next week though.
Yeah, you and James are going to do it. Hopefully.
Yeah, James and I are going to do Andor next week. You're not going to do it, obviously.
No Sunday. No Sunday show.
No Sundays. No boats on Sundays.
Thanks for the comments, James, as well.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Appreciated.
Yes.
And everybody else that watched along.
Yeah. And good luck with the rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next Thursday. Bye, everyone.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.